Short on time but still want a tasty meal? Let's whip up a quick and easy spaghetti bolognese that's ready in no time. Start by boiling a pot of salted water. Throw in 250 grams of spaghetti and cook until it's al dente, about 8 to 10 minutes. Drain and set it aside. While that's cooking, heat 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a skillet over medium-high heat. Add 300 grams of ground beef and pork mix. Break it up and cook until it's browned. Once the meat is browned, take it out and set it aside. In the same pan, toss in a finely chopped onion and cook until it's softened, about 3 minutes. Then, add 2 minced garlic cloves and cook until fragrant. Now, put the meat back into the pan and deglaze with a splash of wine. Your choice. Let it sizzle and soak up those flavors. Time for the shortcut. Grab a jar of your favorite tomato pasta sauce and pour it in. Stir it all together and season with dried oregano, basil, and a pinch of sugar. Don't forget salt and pepper to taste. Let the sauce simmer on low for about 15 minutes, just enough time for the flavors to come together. Stir it occasionally, then toss it with your cooked spaghetti. Serve it up hot, and don't forget a generous sprinkle of grated Parmesan on top. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our other recipes.
Make a real ragu alla bolognese, just like it's defined by the Accademia Italiana della Cucina. Start by melting 6 ounces of fresh pancetta in 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Use a heavy casserole dish or Dutch oven for the best results. Next, finely chop 2 ounces each of onion, carrot, and celery. No food processors allowed, just a chef's knife. Add them to the pancetta and cook on low heat until they're soft but not browned. Now raise the heat to medium and add 1 pound of coarsely ground beef. Break it up and cook, stirring constantly until it sizzles and browns. Time to deglaze with half a cup of red or white wine, your choice. Let it cook until the wine completely evaporates, intensifying the flavor. Stir in 1 tablespoon of tomato paste and 7 ounces of strained tomatoes. Mix it all together, then add a cup of boiling broth. Cover and simmer on low heat for 2 to 3 hours, adding more broth as needed. Season with salt and pepper, then let it cook until it's rich and full of deep flavor. Serve over fresh tagliatelle, and you've got an authentic ragu alla bolognese, just like in Bologna. If you love this recipe, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and let us know how yours turned out in the comments. Elevate your ragu alla bolognese? This recipe will impress even the toughest critics. Let's dive in. Finely chop 1½ cups of yellow onion, celery, and carrot, and mince 2 garlic cloves and 4 ounces of pancetta. In a large Dutch oven, heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil with 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Add the pancetta and cook until crispy. Toss in the chopped veggies and garlic. Sauté until soft. Now for the meats. Add 1 pound of ground chuck, half a pound of ground veal, and half a pound of ground pork. Season with salt and pepper, then cook until browned. Pour in 1 cup of dry red wine and let it cook off. Lower the heat and stir in 3 cups of hand-crushed San Marzano tomatoes, a bay leaf, 2 tablespoons of ground porcini mushrooms, half a teaspoon of ground fennel seed, and a pinch of sugar. Simmer for 15 minutes. Pour in 2 cups of homemade chicken stock, 2 tablespoons of fresh sage, and 1 tablespoon of fresh rosemary. Let it simmer on low for 2 to 3 hours, stirring occasionally. Finish with 1 cup of whole milk, stirring as it thickens. Grate in fresh nutmeg for a final touch. Toss your rich ragu with fresh tagliatelle, top with Parmigiano Reggiano, and you're ready to impress. Hit like, subscribe, and tell us how yours turned out in the comments.
For complicating your ragu, let AI guide you. Here's the ultimate ragu alla bolognese recipe, perfected by artificial intelligence. Kick it off with 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 4 ounces of diced pancetta. Sizzle until crispy and golden. Next, chop 1 small onion, 1 celery stalk, and 1 medium carrot. Toss them in with the pancetta and cook until it's soft, fragrant. Crank up the heat. Add 1 pound of ground chuck and a ½ pound of ground pork. Season with salt and pepper and cook until the meat browns beautifully. Stir in 2 minced garlic cloves, then pour in ½ cup of your favorite red wine. Let it fully evaporate. Add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste and 7 ounces of strained tomatoes. Sprinkle in a bay leaf, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and 1 teaspoon of dried basil. Simmer gently, absorbing all that goodness. Pour in 1 cup of light meat broth. Bring it to a simmer and let it slow cook for 2 hours. Halfway through, pour in 1/2 cup of whole milk. Let it evaporate, making the sauce rich and velvety smooth. Adjust with salt and pepper, then toss this ultimate sauce with your favorite pasta. Top with freshly grated Parmesan cheese. There it is. Hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment to let us know how yours turned out.